Pokemon, Tiffany here from Tiffany Garden Cosplay, and happy, what's the day? Happy Wednesday! Yes, it's Wednesday. I'm all over the place still, so yay! But yeah, we are having a little bit of issues today, just with weather and connecting to the internet and everything, so hopefully the stream won't be too, like, everywhere as well. I already see that the delay is extremely bad now. We will see, we will see. It's like a good 2 minutes behind on my end, so. But anyway, welcome on everybody. Hi Bogey, hi Foot, welcome on, and hello to anybody else that is watching, lurking, or watching later on the Cosplay YouTube. Hello, hello, hello. But yeah, it's just really poopy weather, and it's supposed to be all the way until the weekend, so we'll see. Currently I have planned my photo shoot for this Sunday outside, so I'll have to really pay close attention to the weather. But yeah, also a reminder that this Saturday, the 15th of May, at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time is the Ultimate Online Cosplay Championship live show. So I look forward to seeing everybody there, your smiling faces and all. So all the finalists will be showcased and be live, and all the awards will be announced, and all the awesomeness is gonna happen. And so yeah, looking forward to that. Yep. Oh, that message totally messed up. Not me second. Oh. Yeah, my scrolly bar didn't even like fully update everything. Let's do that. 2021 at 5 p.m. Standard Time. There you go. Now it's updated. Computer's just been meh. So, hi Spenny Fresh, Pokemon. So yeah, today's plan is to we're basically working on all the same stuff we were working on the last stream, but this time everything is pretty much fully painted except for minor detail painting, which you'll have to do on the dual blades for the NieR costume as well as Emil's head. I did totally repaint it. It's a lot better now. Not 100% happy with the colors still, but it's one of those, because we used quick seal, that the color is just constantly going to change because of the surface texture, which is why I always recommend staying away from quick seal for doing seams, but for this we needed it as an all-over texture, so. And then once we're done painting those, we'll be sealing those, as well as sealing the award for the contest, the UOCC one. So yeah, just little bits of here and there, and then if we finish all of that, we'll go into some sewing. I've got the cosplay, you can see a little bit over there. I've got most of it already cut out and sewn. It's just like sewing the top half now to the bottom half, adding strings and whatnot, so yeah. And I did alter the design because technically the character, her bum hangs out really bad. So instead of it just being completely open in the back, oh, we closed it. So yeah, and I'm gonna wear shorty shorts under it, so I'm not as, hello. But yeah, so that is our plan today. I hope everybody has been having a wonderful week so far, and hopefully you've been having better weather than what I have been having. So yes. Yeah, shorty shorts. I'm always more comfortable in them anyway, and then it makes it a little better to wear in public, especially, you know, during a photo shoot. So, let me switch over. And we'll take that one. Turn that down, and then I'll use blades. All about me, yeah, definitely. I had like somebody comment on my Andrea costume saying, like, you should change this and like make the short or the skirt shorter so your legs will look longer and blah blah blah, and it's like, what? Write it down. Siori? I'm sorry I mispronounced your name, but thank you for your sub here. Much love, and I got a new booklet so I can write it down in our new one. It's a little bit bigger than our last one. They didn't have the same size. So, yeah. But yeah, for me, like, if I'm posting something, aw, Danielle, thank you for the videos too. But like, if I'm posting something on like Instagram just to share, I'm not typically looking for critiques on, like, out of nowhere, like, you need to do this. Like, excuse me. So that was the first thing, and then the second thing was like, I'm not wearing heels, and I want to be comfortable in my cosplay and not have my bum hang out. So yeah, those type of things I'll go away from for accuracy for costumes, but that's just my own personal opinion. So I know, new Death Note. This one, so they didn't have like really any more notebook ones except for the big ones, and they were stupid expensive. And anything that was the smaller size, they were like that small, tiny, and was $10. This thing, which is bigger, was $5. But it's actual like sketchbook, and it doesn't have lines, which makes me sad. So let me write it down. But yeah, all of our notifications too are just having delays here, so I apologize on that also. 9212. So. Okay, I got it! Thank you. Alrighty. So yeah, but dual blade. I finished doing our little kind of metally texture on here last night. So for detail painting on this, I do want to go back for all of these in between the teeth and just do a little bit more black, so it just has that much more pop. They're in person a little close just because they're both the silver kind of color, but this one's darker because it has all of the texturiness. And you can tell with the light shift, but I just want that much more pop there. So yeah, and this is really, really bright. Let me turn this down. That's the cat cam. Let's do. Turn that down. Let's go exposure. Down one. And then we'll turn our game up just a teeny bit. Is that a little better? Hopefully. Yeah. Posture check. I mean, I kind of was on the ground. Aw, thanks, Danielle. Okay. There we go. We're gonna be using my Creatix color, the black. So this is what I used for the whole thing for painting. And for doing detail painting, I like to use the same type of paint, just so it all looks consistent. So yeah, we'll be doing that. Hi Glitch, Pokemon! You love that I'm doing your costume? Aw, thank you. Technically, it's my third one, well, from the universe. So I did A2 from NieR Automata, or Automata, I can never say it. I love that game. And then we had a sponsorship costume for their Sinnoh Alice doing Snow White, and then this one is gonna be my third one, which is Kaine from NieR Replicant, the newest NieR, as well as you can kind of see we're gonna have a little fun little surprise in some of it. So, hi Greg, underscore Greg Pokemon. I'm gonna go get the water real quick. For our paint. For me, I have a love of NieR in the games. I loved playing the first one, and it was just so much fun. And we actually streamed some of that originally. And then, for the newest one, I have not got it yet just because I ended up getting Pokemon Go, and so I'm like waiting a little bit longer so it's not just like, same month, another $60 for a game. Ugh. So yeah, but I plan on getting it soon. You haven't gotten to play it? Yeah, same. They said fix that posture. Okay, is it better? Is my posture better? Yee. How's everybody doing today? Alrighty. That's. Oh, I do need to do this. Glitch Cosplay, thank you also for the new follow. Where's that? I'm excited because I've gotten for this costume just about everything done. Like we're getting really close, and then like it's just detailing, which is nice. The posture part might be one of the expectations where being comfortable is less important than doing the right with your. Oh, yeah. What now? It's cloudy and raining and was there. Oh yeah, that like it's nasty outside. It's so humid and it's like a hot. Well, it's still like kind of. It's got a cold chill, but you can feel the humid, which makes it hot in the air and just gross, 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 gross. Alrighty. A little surprised also when the game got released. I was thinking there'd be a lot more people doing cosplays for NieR. Just with so much of the first one. But I imagine it'll be in the next few months that they'll start popping up. Welcome on. How are you today? Let's also make our line a little cleaner, because some of them we didn't sand too straight. There we go. There we go. You think people are working on it? You just finished a 2B and you played the. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, the costumes from the original one are really still out there. We're on this one? Okay. Real good, thanks. Good, glad to hear. I'm doing okay. Yesterday was nice to kind of have a break. I still worked on costumes and stuff. But I kind of tried to avoid social media a bit, and like unfortunately I'm having some sponsorship like back and forth, which is a little stressful, but trying to be a little better. Been playing a lot of Pokemon Snap. Do some gaming. Yeah. And the best part is we're not in sub-only mode today because I accidentally left it on last stream. So, yeah. Hi, Bella. Welcome on. Also, beautiful costume. Yes. I saw you put the Aurora Sleeping Beauty one. Yeah. I like the fabric choices, too. We're just doing detail painting on the dual blades today. And for those that are on the Patreon, the early access blueprints for the blades as well as for Emil's head, they were too large to send via email. So I actually put a link on the Patreon wall. So if you are for the blueprint tiers or higher, it is on there instead of via email this month. his blueprint was too large. Tiff has blessed the cosplay. Whoa. This won't take too long. But yeah, the black spot, it might not be too noticeable, but definitely in pictures you'll see it a lot more. Looks amazing. Aw, thank you. It was a pain to paint. Oh. It's like, from where it was yesterday, the light, like, it's a lot lighter than yesterday. It still could probably go lighter, but it's one of those where in certain lights it's too light, and then in certain lights it's too dark. And it's just because of the texture material of quick seal on it. But I'm pretty happy with it. I'd say if I was to make it again, because it's 100% EVA foam. So originally how I did the eyes was, from one perspective the eyes look correct, but then when you go from the side they kind of get longer. And so I kind of, like, I wanted it to be more accurate of like if it was moving around kind of thing, but I think if I was to remake one part of it, it would be the eyes. Just do a flat out circle. But I'm really happy with it. It's my new favorite creepy critter. With the other one being the Moon Man head. Love a good creepy critter. Yep. I like them when they're creepy, but they're not like disgusting creepy. The ones that are like disgusting creepy, it's like, ugh, I don't want to look at it kind of thing. Like, it's cool, but don't show it to me again. But when they're just creepy, but not like gross, then I'm like, oh, this is awesome. So. Hey Cliff, welcome in. How are you? Awesome Andrew, thank you for the host. Much love, I hope you're doing well. Cute, creepy, yeah. Everyone's like, yeah. Funny. Nightmare Before Christmas Creep. Yeah, like technically, so this one, like Emil's head, you could use this for Jack Skellington. You could also use it for from Majora's Mask, the floating head moon thing. I don't remember its name, but it would work perfect for that. You just have to like slightly alter some of the facial stuff. Allergies are killing you? Oh, I'm sorry. Have you taken any allergy meds to help? I've been doing a nasal spray thing, but that's also to help with my tonsils. Or tonsil, because it's only one. Okay. Mm-hmm. And we'll do our slight little line here. Even though nobody will notice it except for me. Cause that right there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then I gotta do the other side part because I didn't do it down here. Yeah, the thunder yesterday in the rain, ooh, so bad. I had to go to Hobby Lobby and get a little bit more trim for the costume. And the thunder, I haven't had that loud of thunder in a long time, but the whole store was like shaking because of how loud it was, and it was just like, ooh. There was so much lightning. We only got like a heavy downpour for maybe like 15 minutes, and the rest of the day it was just kind of nasty. So yeah, for me it's just this one tonsil. I've had issues for it with it for a long time now, and so I'm on some recommended nasal spray thing that's supposed to help with it, and it seems like it is, but I still have to kind of watch out for it. So I'm afraid that it's gonna turn into like tonsillitis or whatever that is. So yeah. You just woke up and are making they are making you dizzy, so you want to. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, with all the rain, all of the plants right now are in full blossom. Even in a slump the last few weeks, but finally picking up cosplay again after. Aww. Oh, wait. Are you the person that mentioned that in our Discord? Perhaps? Hi Melville, welcome on. How are you? You suffer a lot, was a little, oh yeah. I really never had too bad of allergies. This is the first time, and I don't know if it's just this year is like a massive bloom because we had snow and everything, which we never have snow, ever. Or if it's just because I now fully live inside because I am a troll and I only make cosplays. I don't know if it's because I'm just like, I no longer have an immunity because I don't go outside. So yeah, or maybe a little both. I'm not sure. Hi Killtech, welcome on. Here a little bit late, but choose. Oh no, we just started. We've been live for 30 minutes, so minus like 6 or 7. So yeah, you're still here. Welcome. You're not in your Discord yet. Oh, okay. Somebody yesterday just said like the Killtech. Okay, give me a second. I'll go get some. They said like the exact same thing, that I inspired them to pick up cosplay, and it's been like 4 years since they did. So yeah, coincidence, but cool. Yep. I'll do this one, and then I have to go and do the request for Killtech. Yee. A lot of people have said that they are really bad. Oh, okay, yeah. You're feeling a bit better? That's good. Yeah. Would you? Okay, well, I'm gonna go get our happy juice. Thanks guys for watching. I'll be back in like a minute or two. So yeah. Back in a sec. Boop. Alrighty, I'm back with the wine. Cheers to everyone and to Kiltech for doing the wine time. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Okay. Write it down, write it down. Adam, thank you for the tier 3 sub upgrade. For 22 months. Much love, and I hope you've been doing well. I need to do, so I guess we now know who's the tier 3 person. We need to figure out something special for tier 3 subs. So we have in our Discord, our open Discord, we have a subsection, and then we have a monthly phone wallpaper, cosplay phone wallpaper for tier 1 subs. Tier 2 gets an extra desktop wallpaper, and we need to figure out something for tier 3. I got it in the new booklet. Yeah. I also missed, hi Andy, I missed whatever messages that have gone past. Sorry. Have a cosplay section on Discord you want? Yes, we have a cosplay section on Discord that you can share stuff. I also do tutorials that are on my YouTube if you're interested in those. I've missed like half the messages. Alrighty. Cal, so it was you. Hi hats. All the hats. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. How's everything going? Are you back working from the forced staying at home stuff? We're on this one. Okay. Yeah, we are currently working on the dual blades for our NieR costume. Just doing a little bit of detail painting, and then we'll seal them up later. So. Distract Rude from people outside. Write it down, write it down! Daniel, thank you for gifting Melpool a sub. Much love. And congratulations to you! Yeah, I just finished overnights yesterday, so off until Friday morning. Ooh, good, good. What do you plan on doing? I know you're doing streaming now and playing lots of WoW. UDK who the mystery tier 3 is, though you just up. Oh, okay. Yeah, we have one other person that's a tier 3, and I haven't actually, like, so I can download and get a list of everybody's names, but I haven't done that yet. But I was just curious. We know that the other person is not on Discord, since it doesn't show. So, gift one sub. Cool. Okay. Okay. Mystery not solved. Darn. Darn, darn, darn. Hi, Lost Pokemon. How are you? The mystery continues. Yep, yep. Yep, yep, yep. Almost done with this one.
Yee!
Sharkor, thank you for the new follow. Miss love. Oh, so today's little advertisement video that I did for our stream, I had originally planned something a tiny bit different, but I did what I did because it was easier. But I wanted to have the head on, have like holding the cosplay shield, and then have the dual blade and be like that. But I'll have to do it for another video. I thought it was funny. Minor details, but make much all of the— oh, very much so. The tiny little details are what definitely will make your costume go from it's good to it's great. And a lot of times you don't even notice what the details are, especially when it comes to paint, but you see it. Like, you tell that, like, something is not, like, quite the same, but the one with the details you like more. You just don't know why. And so I typically, after I airbrush paint, I always go back and I hand paint parts. But I also tend to make my props in my costumes for the camera. So I'll do more of a bold line around things, so it just pops that much more. Alrighty, that run is done! So yeah, we'll see if it even shows up for y'all to see the difference. So the top one's the one that has been painted, the bottom one is not. But in camera, this one will pop more than this one for photos. Especially at certain lights. So. Okay. Now we'll do this one real quickly. And cheers, guys. Yeah, these have been a nice little fun, quick project. You can see the difference? Okay, cool. I gotta get the whole bottom line. So early for wine there. Aw. Yeah, we had a Kiltech do our wine time one, so it's midday. It's 1 o'clock, or 1:40. So TikTok has become quite the thing now. I mean, TikTok's weird. Like, yeah, we went last month from 1,000 to 100,000 followers or subscribers, whatever TikTok's thing is. And we got a lot of publicity from that, a lot of followers, obviously, but a lot of people just followed because of the one video of my Ario costume from 2018. And then after that, like, I have no views on anything else. So it's an interesting little thing, but it's fun to just make, like, funny little videos. I feel like with my Instagram, I couldn't really have fun in, like, so, like, my actual side, my silly side. Everybody just saw pictures and thought I was just, like, standing there kind of thing. So it's nice to do, like, just be silly on TikTok and just kind of not really care too much, I guess. But yeah. I gotta pull this. But yeah, I recommend everybody to do a TikTok, because it just brings more people over to your other platforms that wouldn't know you otherwise, especially with the Instagram algorithm. I can't say that word. to reach new people on there is extremely difficult. So to have people from TikTok, they can just do a one click and come over to your Instagram and stuff. So, yeah. But I don't know any of the trends. I don't understand like half the stuff on there yet. Never too early wine. Yeah, you can still have a mimosa. There you go. It's for breakfast. But yeah, 4:15, maybe a little early. Yeah, the little video intros are cute and fun. You think it fits your personality? Aw, thanks. Yeah, I've really enjoyed doing that rather than just a picture saying I'm live, but there are some days that I'm just like, I can't be bothered with making a video. Because that does, for me to set up for a stream now, basically I eat lunch at like 11:30, and then I set up my stream between 12 and 12:30, like make sure everything's working, make sure my lights are on, the cameras are all balanced, the colors I have to balance the colors every single time. Which is, that's why it's different every day. But, then I spend typically, like, I have to do like a little video every time just because I don't do it earlier. So it's whatever I can think of at the moment. And I move my little tripod over and then I do some kind of video. And then I have to edit it, because I can't edit it on TikTok. Because TikTok's just, TikTok's editor is stupid in my opinion, for like it really wants you to edit while like do a live thing there and then edit through their stuff, not import a video and like their filters and color balance, because my whole room, everything turns like sepia. It's very orangey brown and you can't color balance at all. So I always have to do it in another program and then write all of my stuff so they're timed. So that takes like 15 minutes and then posting, and so, yeah. Worth it, but sometimes I'm just like, I can't be bothered. You have an account on TikTok, it's weird, like your complex cosplays flop, there are full cosplays, yeah. Champagne breakfast here week. Please do not drink unless you are of age. Drink responsibly. I'm not held for anything you do while you are under the influence or not under the influence. Yes. Do not get me in trouble. Hi Pfizer, welcome on. How are you? Cosplay from Shira, and that does really well, but you've gotten some uncomfortable comments considering cosplaying from. Yeah. I've hit that before too, so it's a little weird. You also tend to get on TikTok, like it's great to get people that don't know things about cosplay, and you want to. Like, I love encouraging people to try cosplay and for them to build their first ones, and I get a lot of people that message and say I'm like their inspiration for it. I love that. But then you also get a lot of people that have no interest in cosplay, don't know what it is you're doing, the character, and will just like criticize you for every little thing. And it's like, sometimes it's a little But yeah, the best thing I can recommend for stuff like that is if there's certain words that you do not like for me, typically on all of my platforms, I hate the random trolls that come on and they'll say unfollowing or dislike. Like, they just to say it. Because it's a lot of times like people that don't follow you that just troll. And like I have those words blocked. You can do that on any platform. You just kind of have to dig around through the settings. But stuff like that, if you're concerned about like weight issues, or if you're concerned on like if you like don't want people saying like the N-word or things like that, you can always flag those and it'll make it where it will never show up. But The only downfall is you have to put in every single version of how somebody may spell it. So, like, if I was to say, I don't want the word hi, H-I, I'd have to do H-I, like capital H, capital I, lowercase h, lowercase I, H-I-I-I, H-I-I-I-I, things like that. So it can get a little, but if there's stuff you don't like, put those in, it'll definitely help, and it'll make you a little more sane. And then just keep doing you. Don't let them affect you. So that's what I try. I still get affected, but it helps quite a bit, so. Clip. You did one video for UOCC build and that, oh, I'm sorry. No work today, just got a night to finish. Okay. You already do that for Instagram and TikTok. Yep. Yeah, I typically will do on my Instagram a post or a story once a year because a lot of smaller accounts or newer people to the platform don't know that you can do that, and it saves me, so. Sometimes it just takes one negative comment to just ruin your day, and it's unfortunate, but a lot of times those negative comments are specifically like the people that are doing them want to ruin your day. So it's kind of best to just like try to hit it first before they can. Is this the Tiffany Gordon cosplay that's famous on TikTok? Not famous, but yeah. Hi Caspian, Pokemon, and thank you for the host. How are you today? Hi Discreet, welcome on also. Yeah. Almost done, I think I still have the other side to do. So it's amazing how creative people spelling gets when they want. Oh yeah, like half the times, like I'm probably really easy to troll for like Twitch with names because I can't read like names with numbers and things, and like I can't read and spell in general, so that just gets me. But any O's, people use like a 0, and that can get really annoying to like try to spell everything with that as well. And I do have a little bit here on Twitch, but most of them I have it where it's private, so it doesn't even, like for moderation settings, I have private and public. If it's public, it'll pop up as flagged, and my mods and I can see it, but nobody else does. And then it has to be approved or denied. But most of the words, I just don't even want to deal with it, so I just have it where it's private, and I don't see it, nobody else sees it. And then people get mad of like, why is my message not showing on Twitch? Because of that reason. You're good working on your day off, but what should go to, or what should... Okay, wait, I know that. I don't spell well. Superman does good, I do well. Is that's the saying, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Do what now? I take all the fun. No, you'll still get hit quite a bit. Oh, I also changed, well, you might not get hit as much anymore. Modbot, so I went back on my settings and everything did get everything was at like the second highest setting, which I didn't do, so I guess it randomly did it when I have no idea. So I turned a lot of those back down, so it's on like low. So you probably won't get hit as much from Chesbot to say grump grumps. You're doing a challenge where you go 30 days without a phone, 12 days, and you're seeing some positivities. So, I assume you're watching this on the computer then? And the computer doesn't count? Yeah, I wish I could go without my phone. Unfortunately, because of my business, it's very much like it will affect it. But I am kind of considering next week, like, kind of disappearing, taking a break of just doing me. But then I still have to kind of post, but kind of not, but I don't really know. You're sleeping better, that's a big benefit. Oh, that's good. Yeah. For me, it would be like, I could still have a phone, but no social media. Maybe. Maybe. If you're just getting here, welcome. My name's Tiffany from Tiffany Cosplay. I am a full-time cosplay builder and streamer here on Twitch, and we are currently doing detail painting for the character. Oh, my camera just broke. That's great. The picture in the bottom, right here. Oh, it's back. Are we back? Okay. Which is Kaine from the newest NieR game, and these are the dual blades. You do no phone before bed? I need to do that. I'm so bad at it. Problem is, now I'm posting at like 11:30 midnight, like kind of thing. And so, because that's like the only time I have, and that's like right before I go bed. Yeah, I stop my cosplay making at 11. I'll take a shower from like 11 to 11:30, and then I'll go downstairs and put on something on like on the TV and just listen to it and do my daily post. But then I go like right to bed afterwards. I need to fix my schedule. That's what I really need to do. But yeah, like no phone after 10. That'd be difficult, but that would be good. Yeah. Phone usage has now been replaced with reading a book, taking art classes, and watching more. Nice. How's the award coming? You saw you got colors last night. Yeah, so the award is finished painting. We're actually gonna seal it today. But yeah, I wanted to do with the award for UOCC. I wanted to do a plaque, but there's just not enough room. I kind of ran out of time also, and I didn't want to just like put something shitty on it. So I'm just gonna type up like a little paper like saying this is for this, and this, thank you for being this, blah blah blah. But yeah, I'm still happy with it. And I think the person, so I already chose the winner. Obviously I'm not announcing it, but I think the person will like it and be surprised. So that's all I'm saying. But yeah, I have to, the deadline for the award is today to be finished, and then I have to film it, like presenting my award, and then I have to send it to the, to Talk, who's like organizing the whole thing, so he can put it in the show. But that gives them a few days to put all of the judges in and be like, here you go! Yeah. But yeah, once I do all of the detail painting, we'll be sealing it with the rest of the little props. We've got these we're gonna seal, the head we're gonna seal, and that's gonna take a long time. And then the shield as well. Chaz is working hard. Oh, I know. He was so happy yesterday when I was downstairs. I just let him loose. And he just ran around happily next to me and just like, ee. And then just fell asleep under the couch for like the rest of the day. You know, it's been great on the overnight shifts getting those 1 AM posts. I feel sorry for anybody that gets like notifications from my post because they're so late at night. But I'm glad you have something to look forward to. Alright, that's it. This one is a Dunskies. You grab a book to read, find, leave sleep lover, yeah. For me, okay, so after I post and I hopefully get in bed around midnight, I put my laptop on, and then I watch, right now I'm watching a Chinese show. It's like the K-drama or the J-drama, but it's just Chinese instead. And I do that every night, because it's just something where I can kind of like, I can still read it, and then I can kind of fall asleep and get sleepy, but not hear like English words too, which I like, because then it's more, not romantic, but more smoothing like sound, and kind of helps me sleep-ish. But I normally like watch that for like 30 minutes to an hour, so maybe fall asleep by 1? Maybe? Yeah, and then I wake up at 8:30. Okay, let me go put these over here. However, that way. Yeah. Okay. Oh. And the Moon Man, I finished painting him last night. So if you remember on stream on Monday, the color was just way too dark. So I taped off the mouth and the eyeballs, and I painted the whole head gray again. But a little bit of my tape didn't sit properly, so there's a little bit of touch up I gotta do. I don't think I'll move the camera too much. I'll see if I can do it from here. You get to see my mess in the background. There we go. But yeah, I gotta do a tiny bit of touch-up paint there. I'm getting so much spam email, I hate it. How many entries in there? There was 250 something for this year. So around the same as last year. But yeah, it took a long time to go through everything. And because of that, I'm now going to be making, I want to do a tutorial on how to make a build book to help out. So yeah. Oh, no, thank you for the new follow. Much love. Yeah, something like that. Usually watch Twitch on your PS4 each night, depending on who's live. Yeah. Watches a German show that'll end the. It's all good. Sorry, I keep. Everybody wants me from like one side of the room to the other. I don't normally respond to text on stream, but that one I had to. Okay. Disturb, the face. Hopefully you're falling asleep right now, and then you'll remember this guy every single night. But yeah, the color is a lot better now that we lighten it up. I think the eyeballs, I could still technically go lighter with them, but I kind of want to say, like, I'm done. But yeah, because I taped around it, I have a little bit of touch up around the edges, so it's not too bad. Okay, that one's done. Maybe you want to make a studio tour video? That would be nice. I wanna make my studio nicer. So this weekend the plan for the studio is I don't hang things on my wall, like, at all, because I typically move every like year or two. This is the longest I've been in a place. But above here, I want to put a shelf right across here, and maybe have like an L-shaped one, and then put some of my awards and some of my little like dinos and pop heads and everything, because I have a shelf on this side of the room above all the my other two monitors, and it's got computer stuff, it's got my organizing stuff, it has my collection of pops and critters, then it has like books and paper, and then it has just supplies. And I need, because of the cost tools thing, they sent me so much stuff, but they're all big things. Like the circle cutter, it takes up that much room. I have no place to put it, so it's just in a box in the bathroom right now. So I need a place to put it, and so I need more shelving. And then I want to also, I think I want to hang up some of my props. So we may do that. But oh, I will put that as a suggested video. Yes. I decided we were starting to write those down. Under tutorials. Studio tour. Okay. Texture of the head looks, oh thanks. Yeah, this is so the texture is all quick seal. The only problem with using quick seal is it dries a different like shine level compared to EVA foam, and in different lights it reflects, which causes problems for colors. And so I always recommend, if you have to like use like something to use like to fill your cracks and seams, try not to use quick seal. I know it's like one of the most recommended things, but it always ends up looking like you hid the seam, but now you have a shine where the seam was. And I've learned that the hard way. But yeah, it's a nice little texture. And it's flexible too. That's it. So you can fully flex it, but it's still like a tiny bit sticky. I'm behind on the chat. I'm sorry, I'm missing people's stuff. Turn the camera around so we can see, so you don't, oh, that's okay. It's, I can't turn it on that one really, it's just too much of a mess, and like, ugh. My studio is clean for what's on camera. Oh, there was also, I forgot. I do need to do a tiny bit more. So in here, because I couldn't tape off that middle section, so. Can I include a chest cage in for? Sure. Sure. He's downstairs, but yeah. Saving it frequently, but apparently it was saving to your Minecraft one device, and the drive was full, but it kept saying every time I saved it was saving successfully. Why not? You have to go now. Happy rest of your stream. Oh, thanks for stopping by, Daniel, and have a good rest of your day at worky work. No cage can contain the ultimate chest. Yeah. In the mornings when I go to give him food, he can climb out if he really wanted to. But he's so cute. I always give him a tiny little, like, he gets like good food, but then he has like this one type of food that's not as good for him. And that one I'll hold like one little piece and he does like a little dance, and he's the height of his cage when he stands up, which is probably the height of my table. But then I'll give him his normal food and he does his little hops and his little Einstein like fluffs up and all the hair goes He's not shy downstairs compared to when he was on the stream. And he was just like, I don't know what to do. Okay, that's a lot better. That. I kind of want to just do a line there. So it's done. Oh, Scott, you're always... Aw, thank you guys, I appreciate it. So just to clean up that little line there. The red shows up a lot on camera compared to in person, which is nice. In person it's a little deeper than I wanted it, but it's all good. Don't forget to smile! We're a happy stream here, can't you tell? It slightly does remind me of We Happy Few when everybody takes their happy pill and they have like the creepy smile. Hi Voxy, welcome on, how are you today? No, so you're probably thinking of the Moonman cosplay with the hat. So this is a completely different build from that. This one is Emil from the new NieR game. His little head. But same kind of idea. This one, though, does not have an understructure. It is just 100% foam. Where the other one I used an understructure of a clear acrylic globe to keep the round. But yeah, it's similar. I should go get the other one and be like, here they are. Okay, that's better now that the detail's there. Your glasses. No. I like to sip my wine. I don't like to like drink wine to get drunk, so it's relaxing. You thought it was the old one. Surprised, it's the new one. It looks almost finished. Oh yeah, it's just about done. We're just doing minor details and then it's gonna be done. But yeah, we're just doing the little detail paints right now and then we'll seal it. Yep. This one compared to the other one is like 10 times better. The other one was still good, but it was a lot heavier just because of the understructure. But I'm proud that this one's like 100% EVA foam. on this on Monday as well, and we were doing some similar detail painting, but I went back and repainted it all because it was too dark. So you like to enjoy it too, but it's late here, so it's fine. Yeah, if it was later at night, that'd be fine. For me, it's like midday, and I don't day drink very much at all anymore. So if I do, it's like I take it nice and easy. So yeah, there we go. My little friendo, he's all happy now. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I think that's all the detail painting that I have to do. So next we're gonna start sealing our pieces. I'm gonna save this till last just because it's gonna be the biggest pain to do. So yeah, let's move this over here. Oh. That can go there. Oh, there it is. Okay, rotating camera. Yes. Wait, which way? Is that way tighten? That way tightens. There we go. The cosplaying machine. Yeah. I'm gonna update our sub point thing too. It's 2 behind. So we're actually at 83 and not 81. Oh, sub point goal. We are getting closer to our goal at 150, which is, I think when we reach that, the goal is wearing a cosplay on stream. I think that's what we have. It's whatever my Twitch page says. So. Boop. There we go. Updated. Okay. We are done with the paint. So the first one we're gonna seal is the award. Oh yeah, so that's our first one. I can hide our little image because technically it's not for this right now. And I do need to go and get the sealer from the garage, so I will be back momentarily. We're getting satin and matte. Yes, satin and matte. So, back in a second. Thank you guys for watching, and yes. Yes, yes, yes. Says here, mods get a Raising Kit bundles of carrots. Boop, there we go. Okay, back in a sec.
funny is I used to think these bottles were like huge, but the ones that they sent me are like that much larger and like that much taller. It's like, these are so baby now in comparison. Alright, I think I'm also gonna put a paper down. Shield's amazing. Aw, thank you. It's a nice little build. The basic shield part, not the wings part, is a blueprint on my website now. I plan on hopefully soon releasing a bunch of basic blueprints to help people, and not just specifically for like this character kind of one. Basic shields, basic maybe some armor stuff. I'm just gonna break in and wake Tiff up wearing the face and all. What? Yeah, I try to real quick go look at things when I walk downstairs and do stuff too. Especially for me, it's I get a lot of spam on like after I post something within the first hour of like, promote on here, message us and we'll sponsor you this shirt or something, and a bunch of stuff like that. So I try to keep those hidden as much as possible, or like delete them, I guess, not hidden, I don't know. Hopefully I can open these too. Okay, so for the shield, we're gonna be doing this one in satin first. So you can put that one away. Let's see. Hi, NieR TV. Welcome on. How are you? Come on, Tiff, use your powers. You can open this. You read that too. A bundle of carrots and rice. What? Give it to you. Open it. Ugh. Yeah. This stuff, it always seals on itself. I always try to clean up the bottles as much as possible before closing them, but sometimes they just... Nope. Use this to unbreak it a little bit. This is my favorite sealing product now for airbrush painting and stuff. Yeah. For Anna, yeah. These things are supposed to work as well, but I haven't used these in a bit, and I've got teeny tiny hands, so opening lids always has been a problem for me. Use my teeth. No, I can't recommend that. Okay, I got it. try, so remind me once I'm done to try the saran wrap method, and we'll try it. The issue with these is, so when you paint it, whatever is on here, it doesn't stay on there. It seeps through all of it, so it's just a pain of like trying to clean it. Can't rest the teeth. Yeah, I got bad teeth in general. I don't have insurance, so breaking a tooth is not an option right now. Nope. I don't have another line of teeth that'll grow in. Eee, yeah, little T-Rex arms. That's me. Oh, I didn't shake it. Darn it. Don't close up again. This stuff, technically you can put through an airbrush gun, but you have to thin it out so much because it's really chunky. So I've never quite liked to do it. I just do it by hand. I like to apply it with the paint, or apply it with an airbrush gun. Sorry. Words are hard. But yeah, this stuff is amazing for your paint. Like, it just makes everything 10 times better once you apply it. Everything looks good now, but then once this goes on, it just so much nicer. And cheers, guys. Thanks for watching. That. We'll use... do I have a bigger one? Let me see here if I have another one. Another paintbrush. Alrighty. Yeah. Pow! Got a little bit of my monitor in it. There we go. That's better. About using patterns in competition. If you'd use permanent patterns, this score. For premium patterns with this score. Typically, so it's not necessarily that you score less, but it's not, like, it's more impressive if you make the patterns yourself rather than, like, if you just went to Joann's and just bought a pair of patterns and then put it on. Cause that's like depending how it would be, I would, like, personally, like, someone that makes their own patterns is scored a little bit higher, but you're not knocked down for using lower, if that makes sense. It's not penalized. But that's just my personal thinking of it. All judges, I'll judge differently as well. So yeah. No, typically we want to know, for judging, we do want to know where did you get the patterns. For making a costume, always want to know, did you make the patterns yourself, whether it's for foam, for armor, for sewing. You do want to know. A lot of times you also want to say, if you bought it not just from Joann's, it is preferred that you say, like, who the cosplayer, if you got it from somebody, like, who they got it from for that as well. It's kind of like copyright music, in kind of terms. Yeah. You'll try to select for tutorials on how to draft. Yeah, it's a lot more impressive if you draft and do them yourself, so.
Dr. Pepper.
To buy spare teeth for open jaws in the future.
You later. Thank you for the $5 donation. Much love. Yay, spare teeth in the future. I will write it down. They gave you the idea, yeah.
Well, I mean, obviously in pictures and stuff, like, when you're doing all of your pieces, it's gonna be, like, we can tell the difference between, like, if it's this type of paper as your pattern versus if it's, like, if it's a printout paper, normally those are cosplayer ones, or if it's one that she bought from Joann's, normally it's that thinner brown, like, clear stuff, or sometimes it's, like, the numbery whatever ones, so. Most judges should be able to tell. Hopefully. I got it! Thank you, thank you! You draft in fabric. Oh, that's totally fine too. Yeah, so if you're drafting in fabric from that, yeah. I'll do that occasionally as well. If you're making your own patterns from like saran wrap and masking tape, we want to see that as well. So yeah, that is all acceptable. And just if you made patterns yourself, whether it's the saran wrap method or in fabric, it's not looked down upon one or the other. It's all the same, at least in my book. And maybe you did your pattern from saran wrap first, and then you did it with fabric, and then you did your final one. That one's all good as well. So yeah, with this stuff, I'm just doing a light coat over everything. It's a little bit milky, but it'll dry clear. You just don't want it to be on the surface. Like, if I was to leave it like that, it's going to dry with a somewhat milky color. It'll still be clear, but it'll have that little bit. So you want to thin it out. Just do an even coat over everything. Got all the patterns, all on your mannequin at the moment. Just need to wait until you get the wing harness made and see. Oh yeah. I've ran into that problem with some of my wings is I'll make the outfit and then I'll have the wings and I'm like, I gotta cut my pretty outfit to fit the wings in. Cassian. What is it? The Pretty Moon Princess transformation? I don't know the whole like saying, but yeah. Guess you gotta go put gas in your truck now. Good luck with that. Don't get gas on your shirt or your hands. Drive safe. I know there was something about some part of the gas companies or something in politics, like something happened, but I don't really want to go into it, so. If that's what you are referring to. Coach Bob, but what kind of You gotta go back to work. Have a great stream. Aw, thanks for stopping by also, Caspian. Have a wonderful day. Your pipeline got yeah, that's the thing I was yeah. Haven't seen any change here yet. I'm also in the middle of nowhere, so it may take a little bit longer. I don't know if y'all can tell the shine yet. The bicycle for transportation in Texas. It takes for me to go to the next city, an hour and 20 minutes via car going at 85. And it's also typically like 100 outside. And we don't really have buses too much, and we don't have trains, and we don't have a subway. Yeah, bikes would be... So, yeah. Candy coating. We're adding the delicious flavor to it right now. Beforehand, I used to use on all of my props satin clear enamel spray paint, but the problem I always got with that is like your prop, if you're not having it float, you have to flip it, you have drippage still with it, and it just never quite looked as nice. And this, because I can apply it by hand, just looks 10 times better. But I always recommend sealing your pieces because it'll make everything have the same consistency on top. So whether some parts are matte and some parts are shiny, the paint, like if the paint, some of it's matte and some of it's shiny, this will make it so it all looks the same. And it does still come in like matte satin gloss, so you can still make individual parts also if you wanted a different shine. But it's just so nice. So nice. Can have buns of steel. I don't think I've rode a bike in at least 6 years, if not longer. It'll be a tiny bit less once it's dry, but not too much. So you go to bed, good night, happy stream. Aw, thanks for stopping by, Kiltech, and sleep well. We did discover, though, on the Andrea costume, the only issue I've ever had with this was, so on this paper specifically, I let it fully dry with it touching, and it was for a 3D printed part, and the stuff I had a bunch of different layers on it, but it ended up sticking to the paper and peeling off my paint. So that's the only issue I've ever had with it. I haven't had issues with EVA foam, but I'm also not gonna have it where it touches the brown paper. I'm gonna put it on the ground to dry fully. But yeah, I've used this on my Arbiter costume. I've used it on Andrea. We used it on Charlotte with the giant shield and all of the armor. Have I made anything else? I feel like I'm missing one costume, but I don't remember. And cheers, guys. Thanks for watching. Feel free if you have any questions on any of this or whatever, you can ask. Except for Cliff. Cliff's banned from questions. Almost knocked it. Oh, we also used it on the sepulchre rocks. That was like the very first time I used it, I think. We know who's the troublemaker here. Yeah. Sure to get all those spots. Sometimes hard to tell where I've put this in certain light. You ask one silly question and you're banned for life. Okay, and then real quickly do the edge, and then I'll put it on the ground to dry. So what's nice is if your edges are slightly rough too, this will make it so it goes in between all the layers and kind of makes it even. You can see there where I put it compared to there. but it'll dry clear. But yeah, when I would spray like the enamel spray paints on it, the issue I always had was like edges like this, they would get more of a dust and it would be like, it wouldn't be the same consistency fully, or you'd get slight drippage. This is Createx Colors UVLS Clear, and it's their satin. So it's a specific sealer that enhances their airbrush paint lines. And it's gonna make all of the paint just stand out so much more. Hi, Fluffles. What you doing? Big stretch? She's like, I am here. Pay attention to me. But yeah, I use this on all of my foam stuff. I've used it on my 3D printed parts for painting as well. Oh, okay. Sorry, I missed your thing, laughing. For wigs, is being bald better or worse? I would say it'd be better, because you can get a more, like, you can glue down your wig and have it stick on your head more. But then that means you have to use glue, which can be a pain. Where if you had hair, like for me, I have a lot of hair, it makes it a little bit more difficult to put and lay flat on a wig cap, but it also gives the wig something more to hook onto. But the issue I still have is if it's not a lace front wig and it's just a basic one, those, like, a lot of times the back, you'll see all my little hairs still, and so you do still want to glue it down, but it's a lot more of a pain and I typically don't. Sorry, I missed that one, but thanks for answering also, Bill. Yeah, she's on the ground right now, just saying hi. Yeah, come on. Waffles. There you go. Good girl. Yeah, get your hair and everything. Yeah. Oh, okay. Right, I wasn't expecting you to come on the table. The Fluffles. Good girl, Fluff. No, don't put your head in that. Don't put your head in that. She's like, ooh, there's a cup of water. We're almost done with this part. She's really pretty kitty. Yeah. So, I thought she might have, like, okay, so I still want to take her to the vet, but I'm still, like, I need to get somebody to do it for me because I still have issues because of Chella going to the vet. With obviously putting her down there. So, I'm trying to get one of my friends to do it for me, but it's just been a hassle of trying to organize schedules, and I think she's been scratching her ears ever since I got her, so she probably has, they need to be cleaned out no matter what. I don't know if she has ear mites. But I was doing some more research on stuff, and because her eyes are always, like, she's got the little runny things on the eyes, and she sees it still, from those stuff, it's looking like she may have allergies, and she's just always had allergies, so yeah, she'd be a lot prettier if that was the case. And then her teeth, she's got bad teeth that I know are gonna be expensive to fix or to remove. But yeah, she's my project kitty now. But yeah, the top's all done. It's still gonna dry, so we're gonna just put it under the table temporarily. And hopefully she won't walk on it. There we go. Alright, Fluffalies. Hi. kissies today? Okay. It's okay. Good girl. Good girl, Thomas. Okay. Alright, let's get the dual blades now. It's a head scratcher. Alrighty. Good girl. Cheers. But yeah, this is the stuff. Okay, I'm gonna have to put it slightly this way, and then when we go closer to the other side, I might have to arrange because of the fluffles. I can put our picture back up. Ba-doop. There we go. Oh, let's film. Okay, reset the camera. Should we take a picture of Fluff? Let's take a picture of Fluff. Lovely Fluff. Hey. Hey. Lovelies. You just don't want to look up, do you? Here we go. Good girl. Okay, enough with cat. Alright. Now to seal this. Good girl. Good girl. I think for the handle, I'm just gonna go all the way around with it. The good thing with this stuff is it doesn't really like drip too much if you lay it out thin enough. Since this is two-sided, we'll be able to see one side that's dry and one side that once it's dry, you can see where it's been applied and where it hasn't. So nice to apply. By the time we get both of these on one side done, the shield should be dry, depending on this humidity. Hi Mozu, Pokemon! This is Createch Colors Wicked Color line that we use for airbrush painting, and then these are all of their UVLS satin clear enamel, or satin, sorry, I'm like a full tongue twister right now. Createch Colors UVLS, and this is their satin. So yeah. And this can go through your airbrush gun as well. We're just doing it by hand. Just to seal it all, so it's all nice. This one. Yeah, I have a link on my Twitch page if you're interested in looking at their paint. I highly recommend it. It is wonderful for going through airbrush paint, or airbrush guns, specifically Iwata's. Try not to get you wet, Fluffles. Listen, aw, thank you. Yeah. I've really enjoyed it. So, I used to use Tester's airbrush paint, but they went out of business, and then Createch Colors sent me some of their stuff to try out. Because I never was quite a fan of, like, the model air paint, or, like, a bunch of other ones. Just, like, the basic ones. And, this line is now my new favorite. And I absolutely love it, love all the colors. They have, so they have a silver and a gold, which are just, like, amazing. And they, like, have a more metallic-y kindness to it, so. Hi, Neb, welcome on, how are you? But yeah, this one, it just has, their black and their Quicksilver. Straight Quicksilver on the blade part here, and then it's a black here with a little bit of a mix of the Quicksilver and black, and then using a paper towel to kind of add a little bit more of a texture like to it. And then this is for sealing their paint, and it just makes everything pop so much more. So. I'm doing okay, thanks. Finishing some projects today, which is nice. It's a 3-in-1 day, basically. We're finishing the award that we made for the Ultimate Online Cosplay Championship. We're finishing the dual blades, and then we're finishing also the head. That's kind of in the background, that way. Yeah. It's going, just got home from a doctor's appointment, eating lunch now. Everything okay? Hopefully? Was it a checkup, or were you feeling kind of sick? Just a checkup, nothing crazy. Okay, good, good. Glad to hear that. lot of people have been kind of sick lately, so gotta make sure. Okay, now we're gonna do the spine real quick. I don't know if I'm actually gonna be able to show it too much. Yeah, this side, because it was fully sanded, is a little bit more rough, so gotta put a little extra on it. Alrighty. And this one is done. So let's put it on the ground to dry. Well, at least this side. Okay. What do you think, Fluffles? Are you a good kitty? Good girl. Yeah. Oh. Gotta give the Fluffles all the attention, because she deserves it. Cheers. I gotta respond to one thing real quick. Alrighty. Now the other one. How's it going? Going pretty well. I'm feeling better than Monday's stream in terms of like me. Yeah. We had Kiltech do the channel points for it for our drinky drink today. So yeah. But it was nice to relax yesterday. And I kind of did some just me time. And just focused on just making things and just not really caring about stuff during the day. And yeah, so. But I'm still, like, I've also been on some, like, medicine that helps you have, like, more happy thoughts kind of thing. Like, not, it's not, like, specific, like, medicine. It's, like, more of, like, it just makes everything, like, I don't know the exact words. It's like over the counter stuff though. But it's been helping a little bit. So yeah. When days are hard. But yeah, my stress is just like, it's my own stress on things, and I think once that all of these are done, everything for the competition is done, will kind of help a little bit more. And I kind of want to take a few days off and just like relax. So I might do that next week. But instead of like the person, like how I've been feeling lately is like there's a person in front of me shaking going, ah! But instead right now there's like a guy on a far off hill just going, ah! So yeah, that's my internal mindset right now. If that makes sense. So yeah. You done, Fluffles? Good girl. Oh, fuck. Fine, I'll put you on my lap. I can't have you walking down there, though. I can't have you walking down there. Yeah, you can stay here, though. Yeah. The little tummy. I love her little tummy. It's so cute. Yeah. Oh, I know. Okay, you want to lay behind me? Or stay on my lap? What do you want? Oh, okay. What are you doing, Fluffles? She's just gonna mope behind me now. Yeah. Stress can be bad at times, yeah. Definitely, definitely. I just haven't really had any me time, I guess. Like, all of my me time has always been, I'm having me time, but it's like, still me time for other people kind of thing. And not just like me time by myself. Hi Captain Weetraps, welcome on. Looks like it's coming along great. Aw, thanks. Yeah, we're finishing up today. So we're doing all the sealing on it right now. Finished painting it last night. Yep. Hopefully you're doing well today. Yeah, we're sealing the dual blades today. Is here? Okay. Sealing the dual blades today. We're sealing the award that we made for UOCC, and then also sealing up Emil's head. Emil's head will not be done after that though. I still have to attach the zipper. But yeah, the tutorial for this and for Emil's head should hopefully go on Patreon in the next week or so. I did the blueprints got released last night via link rather than email this time, just because the file was a little too large. So yeah, I'm excited for it. And I almost have the wig done as well. We're gonna flip this to that side, or I'll work backwards. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you're new, press the follow button and join our community. Make a new cosplay every single month. This was all made from EVA foam and CPVC pipe. it down. Like, where did I end? There we go. Sometimes it's a little hard to see. So what's everybody's plans for dinner tonight? Everybody's favorite question. I plan on going to H-E-B tonight, the grocery store, and I'm gonna see if they have any crab legs. I've been craving a little bit of that lately. Maybe pizza? These things. Well, I guess in that case, if you had eaten dinner also, what would you, or what did you eat? I always forget that. I have to say that too. I haven't had pizza in a while. I try to only have it like maybe once a month, just because a lot of times the pizza is like really greasy and it upsets my tummy. Favorite topping? For me, I just like my pizzas where normally I like thin crust, and then I do cheese. I do light on the sauce because I'm not a fan of pizza sauce, and then I do pepperoni. Yeah, not that adventurous. That or like a margarita pizza. I like those. They're num-nums. Thin crust, yeah. No, Cliff. Pineapple's nasty. Gross, gross, gross. Go that way. Go away, Cliff. But I don't like pineapple in general, so yeah. Ooh, yeah, cheesy crust is good too. I haven't had that in a long time. I really want, so in high school, I haven't seen it since, but in high school, 10 years ago, over 10 years ago, we used to get at lunch, we'd order a pizza, and it would be, I don't know exactly what they were called. They were something like caterpillar rolls or something, but it was basically like a bread roll like that, and inside was cheese and pepperoni. Those were amazing. Yeah. I haven't seen them since, and those were from either Papa John's or Mr. Gaddy's, but I don't remember offhand. Sweets and liking. Death the same for pepperoni pizza, but you'll pass on the margarita pizza and just take the margarita. I mean, I'm good with just a margarita too, but yeah. Gumby's has those too. That might have been where they were then. I think that's what it was. Because in Austin we had that one, and I haven't lived anywhere near one since. And I've looked at all the pizza places and none of them have it now. Those were my absolute favorite. I completely forgot that was a pizza one. We have here, in my tiny little town, we have a Domino's, we have a Pizza Hut, which is gross, a Little Caesars, which is gross, we don't have a Gatti's. The closest Gatti's is in like Fredericksburg, so like 40 minutes away. Obviously not happening. And then we have I think it's like a Stone Oaks or something. And then there's it's a brewery that has handmade pizza, but it's like pinky out, like the pizza's okay. It's not greasy at all, but it's more on the healthy side. So I like that, but most of my friends, if they come and they want pizza and we'll do that, they're just like, this is like cardboard. I'm like, I like it. But I don't like sauce, so. There we go. Flip, be nice, be nice. So gross. I was trying to avoid opening the windows, but I kind of need to now, just because it's so humid. And there's a wee bit of traffic, so I apologize for its noise. But it needs to breathe a little. The sealer is fine, but it does have a tiny bit of a smell after a while for doing so much, so. Okay. Let's see, is this one dry? Yeah, it seems pretty dry. Hi, Fluffles! Oh, yeah. You're back. What do you think? Did you come to see the window? Did you just go by your what? There you go. Yeah. Oh, don't step on the stuff. Do you need to escort downstairs? Let's say bye to everybody. We're gonna walk downstairs. Say hi. Hi, hi. Okay, back in a sec. Let's go, Fluffles. Let's go. Come in. Let's go. Yeah. What's going on? Alright. She's learned the trick, so she wants to go downstairs, so she'll come and she runs, but then she'll go downstairs and I'll stop. But then she sits at the bottom and glares because the food bowl's now like in the kitchen, so she wants me to walk over there with her. The little bum. Haven't had Little Caesars in forever. Your roommate and you've had them every. Ugh. Little Caesars to me, so I used to spend like every summer at my aunt and uncle's place, and my older cousin over the summer like worked there, so she was like bringing home pizza like every other night, and it was just ugh. But yeah, so this is with it dry, so the shine is consistent, like compared to flat. Shine is so nice. But yeah, so now you gotta do the back. Caesar's PPC. Alright. Party shield. Party. I'll move this over since she's not there anymore. Yeah, I planned on, since this is a ward, I was thinking of like, sorry, I have like hair in my mouth. There we go. I was thinking, how would somebody like want to display it technically? And so I made these little hook things so that way you could put it on a wall. So maybe somebody want that, or they can just like lean it on something. I don't know. I don't know what somebody would want to do with it. So yeah, that's my thought with it. Alright, let us go. Get all those little drippies. Cliff has entered the lurk mode. I kind of want to change the saying of that instead of feels bad, man. That was like the default response when I added that. What's lurk mode? Lurk mode is when you're just like, you're not typing really. Like, most of our stream is in lurk mode. So it's when you're still here, but you're not really like responding and you're kind of like doing other stuff at the same time. It's not like an actual mode, like it's just something you're doing kind of thing. You're happy to demonstrate work mode. All by my means. Keenan the lurks. Yes, with our lurk emote. Blackwaters, I'm also a pro at lurking. Yes. No, a lot of our viewers are lurkers, which is all fine. Just can get quiet at times. I can only talk so much to myself. Yeah, a lot of people that are like at work or they're working on their own cosplays just have me in the background. We'll typically chime in for certain things. Did you ever change your Discord name to like that? I know we changed like Caspian's and I think Cliff or somebody else. We did a few of them where we changed people's names, but I don't remember offhand. username for it? Oh, just on Discord. You can like change your name, Sir Neb, King of the Lurkers. We did I think it's, what was Caspian's? Oh, he's not on it. It was like King Caspian the First or something. Like, it's not your actual Discord name, it's just like for the channel kind of thing. King Candy! Yeah, we do have, for anybody that's interested, we do have a open Discord that anybody can join. And if you are a sub to our Twitch channel, it'll automatically put you in the sub section, and you have the sub chat, you have info and voting for our next sub streams, as well as you'll lurk on Discord. As well as we do monthly cosplay wallpapers. For tier 1 subs, they get a phone wallpaper of whatever cosplay I'm making that month, and then for tier 2 they get an additional desktop wallpaper, and we are trying to figure out what to do for tier 3. So I'm put down to dry. See if the blades are dry now. Seems dry. Both of them? Yeah. So to show you the difference on these, really hard to see right now, but I can see it in person. So this one, this side is sealed. You can really see it on the black, and then this side is not. So let's see if it'll, let me do this, see if we can focus it. My camera's not picking up too well today. So like this is all sealed, and then you come to right about here, you can see how it goes dull. That's unsealed. So it just adds that much more of a pop. And we're using satin. Cheers guys, thanks for watching. We already did this part, so we don't need to do that. You need a drinky drink? Go for it. Unless you're still at work. But if you're working at home, then you probably still can. And sodas and water are totally acceptable as well. Yes, yes, yes.
home set hours to be from 7 to 3. Nice. I work at home too. Set hours are from 9 to 12 p.m. 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Yeah. Currently home, stuffing your face with Chinese food. Ooh, what kind of Chinese food did you get? My favorite thing is crab ragoon. By far. I love it. And then I typically get the sesame chicken. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's yum yums. Yum yum yums. Okay, I'm gonna do a little different this time. So I'm gonna do the whole main part and then we'll go to the other part. We don't need to do the spine, just the edge of it. What type of soup? Wonton, egg drop. Egg drop's fun. One of my old coworkers used to make some, but he made them like Thai way, and I was always afraid to ask what he put in it. Like, he would make them with eggs and all the traditional stuff, but there was always these crunchy brown things that he always said, don't ask what's in it. So I always assumed, like, I kind of thought they might have been like some type of worm or something. I don't know. Really good, almost there. So I'm not a beer person, but I do like cider, and I like the East Austin cider. That's my favorite. Original, not their pineapple whatever that most places have that's gross. Okay, I'm gonna flip it to this side now. Do all the spikes. Yeah, for me, I'm not a fan of sweet when it comes with, like, alcohol sweet stuff. I like dry. The fruity stuff, I liked it when I was younger, but they give me nasty headaches and just make me grumpy. And they're just, like, too sugary. How do I decide who to cosplay? Just whatever I'm feeling at the time. I like to cosplay characters from shows that I'm watching or games that I'm playing. So it's typically whatever I'm doing at that moment. I try to at least have like cosplays planned for like the next month, and sometimes I'll be working on them in the background. So yeah.
the convention withdrawal is hitting you bad today. Oh, I'm sorry. What was the straw for it today? Or the final straw of hitting you? Whatever the saying is. I actually have a convention coming up. I haven't officially announced yet, but it is on my website. I'm just not announcing it until the convention announces. But yeah, that'll be my first one since my last con I did was officially PAX South in January last year. The other one that I was a guest at, I showed up, and that day was the day that all Texas went into, like, no group meetings over 50 people, and so yeah, that didn't happen. Yee! Captain, thank you for the new follow. Much love. Yeah, for me it's very rare that I actually make a costume for a specific con or for anything like that. It's just whatever I feel like. Yours was PAX East. You're hoping to be able to go to PAX South. I don't know. Well, I guess have they actually had any PAXs in person yet? I know they were doing, I think, East or West online, but I kind of stopped paying attention once they canceled South. I haven't really seen large conventions like have them yet. They say they're gonna have it and then they cancel it. Okay, this one's done. Put it back down to dry. There's a tiny little spot I gotta do. Boop, boop. We don't want those little bubbles. There you go. PAX East was canceled in person. You think they are doing something online now? Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. I know all the large Texas ones are trying to have it this year, since Texas is officially fully open, but they're having special requirements. They're limiting how many people can show to each of them. I think some of them you can only have a 3-day pass and you have to be at certain hotels and like stuff like that. Amazing. Aw, thank you, Danger. How are you today? Yeah, this is our last one that we're sealing, so we just finished the other one, and this is our last coat on this side. So yeah. Otherwise, shiny side, that side. This is just to seal our paint. It makes everything pop. And have an even shine and consistency to all of it. Yeah, the whole thing is foam except for the rod, which is CPVC pipe. For the circles, so I actually have a new cutting tool which was provided by Cost Tools. He's one of our new sponsors. And basically it's a circle that's this big, and you can change the size on the inside, and you just rotate it and it'll cut through whatever size you want. And then for the smaller sides, I use the hole drills, that's what they're called, to cut them. So it's just one piece, it's not a strip of foam wrapped around, it's like a cut circle. But yeah, that's one of the tutorials, or not tutorials, the spotlight for tools that I have planned on doing for YouTube. I actually have it already all filmed, I just have to do voiceovers and put it together. Yep. Only downfall is it takes up a lot of room. Yeah. So this is the Createx Colors UVLS Clear, they're satin. It also comes in matte and in gloss. And this is specifically for Createx Colors, all of their airbrush paint line, and it works wonders. I used to seal, so like in general when you paint even by hand or if you're using an airbrush gun, you always want to seal it so everything has a nice even consistency. And I used to use satin clear enamel spray paint, but the problem with that is you always get a slight dust look on some things, you also get drippage, and it works, but it's not the ideal result. With this stuff, you can put it through your airbrush gun, you have to just really, really thin it out, or you can apply it by hand, and that's what we're doing. And it'll make everything have one consistent look. It dries clear, it dries flat, you don't get paint strokes, or paintbrush strokes from it. The only thing is, so when you apply it, you just don't want to leave it like that, because then it'll dry kind of milky. You do want to make even thin coats of it. And you can apply more than one if you want, but it makes everything like 10 times better. So for all of my foam pieces that I paint, all of my 3D printed parts that I've modeled and printed and everything and painted, I'll do this at the very last step. And it's still flexible. You can still, if you have to heat treat your foam to get out any cracks from transportation or something, you can still do that. It's not gonna bubble on you. Hi Code, how are you today? Yeah, this is the character down here is Kaine from the new NieR game, and these are the dual blades that we are finishing up right now. Yeah. I have on my, down below on my sponsors list, there's a link to Createx Colors if you're interested in looking at their specific stuff. All of their paint is wonderful. It's my favorite that I use, and you can hand paint all of it too, so. I am sponsored by them, but that's my honest opinion also, so have to clear that up. Doing good. Made the mistake of going for groceries hungry. Spent ooh. Yeah, I also added my Amazon store too, so you can get stuff on there. I think, do I have a painting section on there? Does anybody know or remember? I do. I have all the airbrush stuff on there as well. Thank you. I had to think about that for a second. So yeah. Hi Sheep Raleigh, welcome on. Yeah, I have planned for after the stream, I gotta go to the grocery store and go hopefully get some crab legs. do really, really yummy homemade crab legs and then like a homemade butter sauce with it. Crab legs sound so good. I haven't had them in a long time. That was something, so crab legs are like one of my absolute favorite things. And like many years ago, going to like restaurants when I was in college and stuff was expensive. So I learned how to make all of my stuff at home at like the same quality. So yeah, it's a lot cheaper. But crab legs in general are still a little bit more expensive just because it's crab. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name's Tiffany from Tiffany Green Cosplay. I am a full-time cosplay builder and streamer here on Twitch, and have been making a new cosplay from scratch every month since November of 2019. Do you make the crab legs yourself, or do you get them ready? So I go to the like seafood whatever counter thingy, and then I just get like 3 bundles of crab legs, and then you get a boiling thing of water. You have to put like half a thing of salt in it, like the actual salt container, so you put like that much of it. And then I do a little bit of lemon slices, do chives, you do cut fennel, the fennel like white part of it, not the stems. And then from the stems of that, I'll take a little bit of the green little floaty whatever parts, I don't know what they're called, put in there. I'll put a little bit of cayenne pepper, and that you put in once the whole thing boils. It takes forever. But you'll put the crab legs in underwater for like 4 to 5 minutes, and then once they rise and they're more of a, they go from like a light white red or like white pink to a dark, and then go to a darker pink thing. Then you take them out, and then you drain the water from the container, and you let it sit for like 2 minutes, because that's gonna let all of the juice, like the water, not the juice, but the water seep out of it, and they won't be soggy, and they'll be solid, complete pieces of crab legs. Yum yums. And then for the homemade butter sauce, I'll do a shit ton of butter. And then I'll put a little bit of diced fennel in it with a little bit of lemon and chives, and then melt it all, and oh, it's yum yum. Yum yum yum. So yeah, that's my secrets. Makes you hungry again. Good, good. Yeah, we're not actually a cosplay channel here. We're a food channel. We just talk about food and make everybody hungry. Okay, this one is Dunskies. So let's put this on the ground to dry. I know, crab people, crab people. Let me know if you know the reference. Alright, I can go and dry. We're gonna try, so, Caspian suggested saran wrap on top. So we're gonna try that. If you weren't here at the beginning, these, so because it's so liquidy, a lot of times the stuff here, like this little bit that's a little liquidy, when you flip it over, it seeps through all the way to the bottom and then like glues itself together and it's a pain to open. So we're gonna try this. It shouldn't be too bad though in general, just because we don't have a lot of stuff on it. Is that enough? That should be enough. Let's try it. Either that or it's just gonna rip it. Okay, and I do have to respond to this one thing. I don't like reminders on things. The due date is today. That means today in the day, not midday. Alright, let me get the last thing. Okay. Ugh. So we gotta seal this guy now. Actually, I kind of think I want to seal his eyes and his mouth with the satin, and then we'll do his body with the matte. So I do need to also, I forgot, I need to move this because we're not painting it on the table. So yeah. We'll put this up here. I think that's fully dry. Yeah. Shield's done. Okay. You can go over there then. That's still drying. And that's still drying. Okay. There we go. Did you try it? Yeah. I mean, they're the same finishes as any type of satin matte or gloss. Typically, they don't change too much between different products. So the matte's gonna dry more matte, the satin's gonna dry more satin, and the gloss is gonna be more shiny, so. Gotta go take care. Aw, thanks for stopping by, Captain Leave, and have a wonderful day. Okay, I'm gonna flip the camera. I do need to tighten it though. Let's go the other way. There we go. Okay, I think last time we actually had it here, so maybe I should move the camera over here. That would probably be better since we're actually doing it now. Let's do this. Okay. The creepy little face. And now I'm gonna make it lighter. Cat cam. Where'd you go? over here. Okay. Boop. Maybe one more. That's a little better. The color is a little off, but whatever. It's like super blue. I don't know, that's kind of bad, like, considering it, okay, let me change it one more time. That's a little better-ish. Okay. Got that. You get to see all of my fabric mess in the background. Okay, there. You're in a complete knot here. I do have to film a little bit of this, so. You feel like it's looking into your soul? It's gonna get you. Okay, I'm gonna real quick go and hit the restroom, so I will be back momentarily, guys. Thank you for watching. If you're new, press the follow button. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna do an ad in the meantime. Boop. We back, and so is, oh yeah. He's back too. I'm back. We're doing satin first. How bad was the gas price for you, Adam? Hey, it worked nice for shaking it though. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. That. I'm gonna also see if I can move this any closer. That's like the best I can do for getting it closer for me. Ooh. Yeah, that's a bit higher than here. Just a wee bit. We're at, I think low $2. Yeah. Alright, so the paint is all done on here. So what we're gonna do is seal the eyes and the mouth with the satin, and then we're seal sorry. Then we'll seal the rest of it in matte. So what y'all are asking earlier is this is what we're using. It's the Createx Colors UVLS Clear. They're satin for just sealing all the airbrush paint. Ah! Okay. Alrighty. I'll have to stand a certain way just for the first one. But yeah, I've got my cutting mat underneath me since I don't want this to accidentally drip onto the carpet. These parts won't take as long just because it's smooth, but on the rough surface, the paint will go in all the crevices, which is what we want, but it will take a little bit longer. My favorite shine is the satin, because it just looks nicer in the end. I don't typically use the matte too much, and then the gloss I use every now and then. Hi DJ, welcome in. How are things? Things are going. We just finished sealing the UOCC award, and then we finished the dual blades, sealing those, and so now we're sealing the head. Yeah. Or as Cliff would say, we're adding the candy. The taste of candy, so everything tastes delicious. Okay, that one. And then we gotta do the mouth. The tutorial for this is gonna be so funny because all of the pictures are like zoomed in on this creepy face. A little droppage there, didn't mean to, but that's okay. Looks great, thanks. Move that out of the way now. Do I venture into animatronics? I mean, I've done moving wings before, but I typically have help with mechanisms. Like lights, I get a little bit of help on that too if I do them, but I don't like adding animatronics just to have that kind of component. I only add it to costumes if it'll enhance it and not just as like a gimmick kind of thing. It's like, just because you can have moving wings on a character doesn't mean you should. But yeah, done. With lights, my Ario costume from Diablo 3, the wings had LED light strips on them. My Atlantic Mercy and my Comet Medic Ziegler Mercy both had moving wings that opened and closed. And not expand open, they would be like that on my back and then fully open to the sides. The Comet Medic Ziegler one had lights on the inside of the wings. My Xenojiva Beta Armor set from Monster Hunter World, I used fiber optic lights for all of that. And like fairy lights and things, just basic stuff. Shiny teeth, yeah. Remember to floss! I don't know, like, for wings, I see a lot of people, so I personally, like, I'm not a big fan of the expanding wings too much with how everybody follows, like, one of the girls that came up with it on how to do it, fantastic job for how she did it, but I see a lot of people that try to do it and they're really bulky to hide the wing mechanism of them for the expanding ones where they sit like this and then they open like that, fully outward. You have the thing, but then you have two pieces of foam or like stuff on the either side of it, and it never quite looks right, in my opinion. So I sometimes will have issues with that. But yeah, I'd like to try it one day doing those type as well, but I would really want to figure out a slightly different way and kind of make it look more natural and not so... Like, I want it to be a part of it and not just like a gimmick for the costume kind of thing, if that makes sense. How's the competition? The competition, I've done all my judging for it. The show is actually this Saturday. So that's when all of the results will be revealed. For the Ultimate Online Cosplay Championship. Yeah. Totally makes sense, yeah. Not trying to be harsh on things like that, but it can just be hit or miss a lot of times. Adding that nice candy coat to all of the teeth. You cannot watch, need to drive the day after, and it only starts at... Oh, okay. Well, the show will end up going onto the Ultimate Online Cosplay Championships YouTube page, so you can always watch it there. And it'll be live streamed also on it, so you'll have that, and I think all of the commentary, not from the judges, but in chat, if anybody talks in the YouTube chat, I think will be there as well, if you're interested in that. Yeah, we tried to move the show up. Last year it started at like 7 or 8. It went really late. So they tried to move it a little bit earlier to help with UK people, but I still think it's like a little bit of a off time, like, yeah. What is the head from? The costume we're making, the character is down here. here. This is Kaine from NieR, and then this is one of the critters, Emil. And it's kind of like for all of their action figures for all of the NieR series, they always have, for all of the characters, they come with an Emil head. And so I kind of want it to be like a little funny thing where you can like change out the head so you have like the pretty cosplay character with the creepy head on top of it. Okay, I think we're good on all that. Okay, let me get some more spray mat. We're good. Just my aluminum paper. Thinking of making scary mouth follow your own mouth. Wait, what now? Like, if you were wanting to make this move, you'd have to... So it's permanent in place, but you could, technically, but it would be a lot more underneath it. You would most likely need to make the head bigger because your face is in there. So, like, if it was separate, it's fine, you can follow the motions. But a lot of times people with mechanism stuff is they don't actually connect it with their mouth. They have it where it goes to normally somewhere with their hands or something, like a puppet. So they'd like pull a finger and it would make it open and closed. That's what I've typically seen. Not to say that you can't do it with your mouth, but I don't know offhand really how you would do that. Loud boom, wondering if you were okay. You bet he's... Oh yeah, no, it was the so I have a box of the saran wrap, and then I have another box of the aluminum paper for like baking, and that's what fell. Oh yeah, you could, the furry thing, yeah, you could do that, like the chim strap kind of thing. But still, you would need... So with this, it's basically like right here. So I don't know. With the furry ones, typically, I assume, I've never made a furry costume, but typically you have the spout, or like the snout. And so you have a lot more room to do it in there. Where this, when it sits on me, the face is this close, and I see out of the nose holes. Check out Willow Creek. Yeah, she does stuff like that. Yeah, she definitely would have more answers than me on that. I'm just going off of what I've seen. Okay. Let's see if I can open this. I can. Have I even used this? Oh, it's because the blah. This got stuck onto it. Gross, gross, gross. Okay. Yeah, Willow does hers a lot of 3D printing from what I've seen for her recent stuff. But that's not to say she hasn't done like film ones in the past. Okay, so now we're using the same stuff, but we're doing matte for all of the gray section. Chrome Savage, play around with things. Yeah. Okay. do have to film a tiny bit of this as well, since we're doing a different shine thing now. Okay, and this to remind me. It's gonna take a lot. But this will help it have more of an even consistency to it. The texture with this is all quick seal, which no matter if you do paint on top of it or if you have plastied it, it always has a different shine. So hopefully with this it'll not be too much of the same. But we want it to go in all of the crevices. Little nose holes. Okay. Good at filming. Or done at filming. I know. So many little crater thingies and all. This is what happens when you don't moisturize your face. You have to come into Tiffany's dentist and face treatment spa and have stuff lathered all over you. And thanks guys for watching, and if you're new to the channel, press the follow button and join our community. Your turn for... Yeah, it's gonna be a lot, so... I just want to get the mouth here so I remember as we slowly rotate around. So I know not all of this is... y'all can see. I just kind of want to work in a section from the top and work around as much as possible. Just dump the whole bottle on, right? It's like Friday to me. The lurking nub! Forever in his lurking form of lurkingness. Never underestimate your lurkingness. Lurka, lurka, lurka. E. I don't think I really even talk in anybody's chat if I watch somebody's stream. I'm always doing something. And there hasn't been too many games that I've been interested in watching. Like, I watched the full playthrough of Resident Evil. Or, well, most of it. But other than that, I haven't really been interested in anything lately. There's no competitive game right now that I'm into. This is from the new NieR game, the NieR Replicant. So if you remember the A2 costume that I made, the one with the long gray hair and the skin tight black and like dirt costume kind of thing, it's from that. And then same world as the Snow White one with the large rose on the back and the giant purple and black sword. Okay, that's all done. Play Apex? I'm just not into it. I have played a little, but it's just meh. Yeah. Okay, I should really do the bottom of the mouth too, so I remember. This kind of like piece you'd probably want to airbrush paint more, but I'm also getting into all the crevices more this way by like rubbing it in. Okay, this is my center line. Oh yeah. The rose one on the second monitor. I can't see your second monitor. Oh, question for you, Adam, since you're one of my biggest supporters on everything. So, if I did, so you know how each month on Patreon I do a new photo shoot for whatever costume I'm making and I send out prints and stuff. If I did the, like, would you prefer just staying on Patreon and getting the monthly photo, the digital photo set every month? Or would you prefer that there was a version on my website for sale and not go through Patreon? Question. And I guess if anybody else would be interested in that, let me know. I'm kind of considering different options of things. to where we were. Okay, so basically we've painted 1/4 of it now. If you have any questions, you can always ask. We only bite a little, especially this guy. We want to do the second quarter, and then we'll do the bottom half. Make sure you get that right. Stay on Patreon with digital only or make print store only. So it's more of, so we're just talking about the digital photo sets, not prints. So just like the digital one that I normally release like 60 to 100 photos in for whatever cosplay it is. So if you had the option, if it was just that, or like what it is now, would you prefer that it's a, okay, let me think of it more. So I could do potentially Patreon, or I mean potentially my website, I could do like a pre-order these prints so you can choose which ones you want, and then you can order the digital photo set off of my website, versus doing a subscription on Patreon every month, I guess. I don't know if my words are coming out correctly. Does that make sense? I just don't know how many people like Patreon necessarily. Like if they would rather me have the stuff available on my website and not have to deal with the stupid subscription thing. Candy coating, lots. We're just painting a moon. Happy little moon. Okay, so yeah. You see a little bit of me. Oh. If need be, we can always talk about it on Discord if you'd rather. ones that I think will work best for all of them. Have to wait till photo shoots are done, but yeah. Well, that and like everybody would then, I'd have to go through everybody's requests on which ones they are. And like you've seen, like, you know how we've done it in the past of like, I'd have to sit through and see which one on Patreon because the numbers are different for what I see. But I kind of, like, I want to break away from doing... I like making costumes all the time, but I don't like the straight... Like, I feel like I have to have them done, like the deadline. Or I'll let someone down, because you've purchased that stuff for that month. And I don't know about, like, if I did it on through my website instead, it's when it's done I can put it on there, and potentially people who don't like Patreon could get that photo shoot instead of Patreon, I guess. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I want to get away from doing one every month, whether it's casual or not, because it's been really stressful. But it is a steady, like, then guarantee that I'm getting that much. That's the only risk on it. Like, I don't want to fill gaps, because then that's still more work for me to make something in between. Does that make sense? I'm probably just being more confusing for people. Sorry. Wow, if you're curious on what we're doing right now, I just got stuff on me. We are sealing our Emil's head, and we are just about halfway done with it. We're using Katex Colors UVLS. They're matte. Takes a little bit of time though, just because we gotta get in all the little crevices, so yeah. Okay, I can stand now again. Ah, I'm back. do another quarter of it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yee. CC, thank you for the new follow. What's up? We are sealing our little guy right now. And taking a wee bit of time. It's quite a bit of a difference though compared to where we started to like the unfinished surface. So I think it's gonna look really good in the end. To look at other people and see what they're... Yeah. This is Craytex Colors UVLS, their matte finish. And you can use an airbrush gun to apply this, but you have to thin it down a lot. And so I just apply it by paintbrush. Well, I really don't want to compare myself too much to the other people with their Patreons, because I want to... Ideally, I'd want my Patreon to be more of a support what you want kind of thing. Just because I'm kind of fed up with Patreon. So yeah, I wanna do more tutorials and make my costumes and just like I don't rush them, but I don't want to have like, I don't know. I want to be able to like take breaks more. I need some more personal time. Doing this for over a year now has definitely drained me a bit. Like, I don't want to stop crafting. I just want a little bit more time in between, I guess. Yeah. We just need the YouTube to pick up now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess you kind of a platform project. Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't where it's like, I don't know, there's just like a lot of problems with the platform, and I've never really liked it. And like, I tried other stuff and I liked those, but then obviously because of their names, it's implied other stuff, and so that ones I don't really like as much. So yeah. The other thing is, if it goes straight through my website, then I get the full cut rather than... So right now, any sales that go through Patreon, Patreon takes a cut. Then they send the money to my PayPal, which PayPal takes a cut. So it's kind of where if it was just through my website, then it's only like one cut through, I think, Patreon, or I mean, through PayPal. But it's also a less steady thing. So, sorry for everybody talking so much about the Patreon. Just trying to figure out other stuff for the future, so I can continue to do this and be sane. had a few drops with this, so I'm glad that I have the cutting mat underneath to catch it a little bit. Tuck away all. I've heard something, like I know kind of what you're talking about, but I've never actually looked into that. If you have an actual like link to their site, I'd be interested. I know a few people use that. DJ, we already have the Patreon set up like that. Yeah, I've been using Patreon for a long time now. And we have it currently right now. So this is actually our Cosplay of the Month on Patreon. And we have a $1 tier, which is you get like all the behind the scenes of... I have a private Instagram that I do basically every single work in progress on there. And you see everything. You get to know my next costumes that I'm making months in advance. You get my whole like calendar of everything. And then I have the next tier is the tutorial tier, because all of my cosplay tutorials get released on there 3 months before the public. Then we have a blueprint tier for like the blueprints for these costumes are up there this month. And then after that goes to like the photo shoots of that cosplay as well as prints and things. So we already do that. But the problem with Patreon I have is it is a monthly subscription thing that, like, I'd like it to go to, like, support what you want, and then you only pay when I release things. Where, right now, I know, like, it's just me. I know other people sometimes will release their stuff a few months later or whatever, but I don't personally like to not give rewards if I like to charge people if I didn't finish something that month. So I've always basically finished every month, and I don't want a deadline on that. So yeah. But I'm not looking for answers on that part of Patreon. I'm just more curious on, because Adam's a really big supporter of mine, more of like what he would be interested in on those things. But yeah. I don't like having things behind walls anymore. Be like, yeah. You sent a key on Discord, not if it's any better. Okay, thank you. Because that one's not a subscription thing. Have the last quarter. Y'all keep getting sights of my messy desk. Shameful rude. doesn't fix the problem, though. That's the thing. It's still the monthly subscription deadline kind of stuff. But yeah, I've considered it, but it's not worth it, really. Oh, my hair. This side shouldn't take as long though, since we've got the mouth and the eyes partly on it, so. There we go. So close. Get the little nose hole. Might have a few little spots I gotta touch up on where I touch the mat to the satin part. That won't be too bad. I don't know. I might do just like a test run kind of thing, but I'm a little unsure, I guess. I don't know. Okay, just this last little section. was probably a little bit more confusing on that. Okay, we are done. Do some saran wrap. Our lovely face. I want like pre-cut saran wrap pieces. No worries. Okay. We finished everything I wanted to get finished. Huzzah! Huzzah! We finished the shield, all done and sealed. It looks so nice. That's nice. Head's been sealed. Our dual blades have been sealed. They're really cool. Yee. Yeah. Oh, I'm fried now. I need a break. I'll clean that out later. Okay, well, I think that's just going to be where we end today, guys. Move that over there. But yeah, you can see my lovely mess. I'm in the middle of everything right now. Yep, you're off to bed. I thought you were already like going to bed, Bella. Or I guess you were driving, right? But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching today. Hope you enjoyed our stream. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name's Tiffany from Tiffany Cosplay, and press the follow button, join our community. We'd love to have you here. Our next stream is planned for tomorrow, the 13th or 14th? What are we? We're the 12th. 13th! Yes! I'll see where I am on things. I don't know. But thank you for the new follows we received today. Thank you for the biddies we received today. The host. Thank you, Suri9212 for the new sub. Thank you, Adam, for the tier 3 resub. We gotta figure out something, a tier 3 reward now. Yeah, thank you, Daniel, for gifting 1 sub to the channel, and also QQ later for the $5 donation. Greatly appreciate it. Y'all will be in the scrolly thing on our next stream. Reminder that, so you can see up here, the UOCC live show is this Saturday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. So you get to see who won that the award that I made, as well as all the results to the cosplay contest. So look forward to that. But otherwise, that's it for now. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you for our next stream. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.